Runners now down at the post. And the favourite Rainbow Pride is back to even money. 4-1 Oratorio's Joy, 9-2 easing now for Urban Space. Tempuran at 7. Delagao Bay continues to shorten, 12-1 chance now. She was 20s earlier on. And this means that Agreement at 16-1 is now the longest priced of the 6. Heading it round behind the gates, although one of them, Delagao Bay, is going to be reversed forward into her store, number 3. And she's gone forward, and Mitch Godwin, so 5 to load up. Blindfold is on Oratorio's Joy. She's heading up to 6, and at the same time Urban Space has taken his place in 1, so already we're halfway through loading. Agreement comes up now, goes to 5. Leaves us 2 more to go. Tempuran be the next up. Store number 4 is where he's going, and Rainbow Pride to 2. Going to be the last one. Last one coming forward. That's it, lined up. They're off. A race then, 2 miles and a furlong they have in front of them here for this Simmons Founders Reserve handicap. And in the early strides, the orange and black jacket of Agreement and the dark colours of Tempuran are the first two to lead as they move off the spur and come onto the main part of the racecourse. Urban Space, blue, white and red jacket, is 2 or 3 lengths behind him. And he holds 3rd position in the early part of the race. Rainbow Pride, the grey, takes a little bit of a hold for rider change. Robert Winston has him anchored in 5th position in the early part of the contest. He's preceded by one of the mares, Oratorio's Joy. And the other of the mares, Delagoa Bay. Mitch Godwin, mainly white jacket, is back marker of the sextet as they make their way up the straight for the first time then. They have about 1 mile and 3/4 still to run from here. And it is Tempuran and George Downing who set the gallop, but have moved on now by a couple of lengths over Agreement. Eddie Greatrix in 2nd position, then Hector Crouch on board Urban Space, who's another 2 lengths back in 3rd place. Oratorio's Joy. Madam William Carson holds 4th position as they pass the winning post, so 1 circuit to go, and they're heading on towards their final 1.5 miles of the contest. Rainbow Pride, the grey, now Madam Robert Winston, still holds 5th position and is about a length, maybe slightly less than that, ahead of Delagoa Bay and Mitch Godwin at the rear of the field as they swing left-handed and make their way on then to the far side of the course. Tempuran continues to hold the lead. Be a good 3 lengths ahead now as they head down to the final 1.25 miles to Agreement, holding 2nd position. And there'll be 2 or 3 lengths behind Agreement then to Urban Space, who's running in 3rd. About 2 lengths to Oratorio's Joy with a red cap just up on the outside of Rainbow Pride, who still takes a strong enough hold as they head on down towards the final 1 mile of the contest. Delagoa Bay continues to be fractionally the back marker. So about 1 mile to go from here. Tempuran still has the advantage. Slowed him a little bit though. Is only on by around about 2 lengths now to Agreement in 2nd position. Just over 1 length to Urban Space, still holding 3rd. He's on by around about 1 length to Oratorio's Joy in 4th. Rainbow Pride still narrowly in 5th position, although Delagao Bay has moved up on the outside of him. In fact, might fractionally be moving ahead of him as they make their way down towards the bottom end of the course and down inside the final 3/4 of a mile. A dark blue jacket of Tempuran from on the left with the orange cap Agreement. These still 1 and 2. Blue, white and red jacket Urban Space holding 3rd position as they make the turn of the bottom end of the course from Oratorio's Joy's 1 length behind them in 4th place. She's up on the outside of favourite Rainbow Pride. Runs in 5th place still, and he's 1 length, maybe a little bit more ahead of Delagoa Bay as they race inside the final 1/2 mile. There'll be 5-6 lengths between first and last now as Agreement's ridden along along in second as Tim Perrin, George Downing, encourages him along now and tries to get away from the others, but he's only still about a length ahead as Urban Space is moving through into second place. Delagoa Bay on the extreme outers coming with a challenge, and here comes Rainbow Pride into fourth now and trying to weave his way through. Oratorio's Joy is still there with a chance as well. They're inside the last 2 furlongs. On the left, Delagoa Bay. The grey, though, Rainbow Pride, has come to join him and go past him. Tempera and Oratorio's Joy behind those, and then Urban Space. And it is Rainbow Pride. He's hanging a little bit towards the near side. He's just in front of Delagoa Bay, who's making him pull out everything as they race towards the line. Rainbow Pride, oh, tight between him and Delagoa Bay. Oratorio's Joy behind him, then Tempera, Urban Space and Agreement.
Photo finish, photo finish. Here is the result of the photo finish for first place. First, number 3, Rainbow Pride. Second, number 6. Third, number 4, the fourth place horse, number 2. The full result of race 2, the Simmons Founders Reserve Handicap Stakes. First, number 3, Rainbow Pride. Second, number 6, Delagoa Bay. Third, number 4, Oratorio's Joy. The fourth place horse, number 2, Tempuran. The distances were a short head and 2.5 lengths, a short head and 2.5 lengths. The official time of the winning horse, 3 minutes 52.92 seconds. 3 minutes 52.92 seconds.
Steward's inquiry. Racegoers are reminded to retain all betting slips until the outcome of the inquiry is announced. Steward's inquiry.